Hello everybody. If you want to read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short Story 735, The Closed Platform. Intermediate. It's 7:30 on a cold Tuesday morning. Daniel arrived at the ferry terminal early. The electronic board flickered and showed a single message. Platform closed. No explanation followed. Commuters gathered, checking phones and watches, muttering about meetings and school runs. Daniel listened to the announcements. A calm voice repeated the same sentence again and again. Staff in orange jackets stood behind barriers, avoiding eye contact. Someone tried to push through, but security stepped forward and blocked the way. The air felt tight, as if everyone was holding the same breath. Minutes stretched. A woman began to cry quietly. An elderly man offered her a seat and a biscuit. Daniel noticed a faint smell drifting up the stairs, sharp and metallic. He remembered the safety posters and felt a sudden fear he could not name. Then the lights dimmed. The board went blank. The voice stopped. For a moment, the terminal was silent. A supervisor climbed onto a bench and raised his hands. He spoke clearly and slowly. There had been an accident on the line. Emergency services were working below. The platform would remain closed for the day. Some people shouted. Others turned away in shock. Daniel felt anger, then relief. He had complained many times about delays, but now he understood the weight of that single word. Accident. Outside, daylight seemed brighter than before. Daniel walked instead of waiting for a bus. As he crossed the river, sirens echoed in the distance. He sent a message to his manager and then put his phone away. That evening, the news confirmed one life had been lost, and many had been saved by a quick decision. Daniel stood at the terminal entrance and read the notice again. Platform closed. This time, he nodded, turned, and went home. Vocabulary notes. Flickered, verb, meaning to shine or appear unsteadily, often turning on and off quickly. Example from the story. The electronic board flickered and showed a single message. Platform closed. Similar words. Flashed, blinked, shimmered, wavered. Muttering, verb, meaning speaking quietly and unclearly, often because of annoyance or frustration. Example from the story. Commuters gathered, checking phones and watches, muttering about meetings and school runs. Similar words. Mumbling, whispering, grumbling, murmuring. Barriers, noun, meaning physical objects that block movement or stop people from going somewhere. Example from the story. Staff in orange jackets stood behind barriers, avoiding eye contact. Similar words. Fences, blocks, obstacles, barricades. Dimmed, verb, meaning to become less bright or less strong. Example from the story. Then the lights dimmed. Similar words. Darkened, faded, dulled, weakened. Relief, noun, meaning a feeling of comfort or calm after fear, stress, or worry. Example from the story. Daniel felt anger, then relief. Similar words. Comfort, reassurance, ease, release. Story written by ChatGPT. Image created by ChatGPT. To read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, Drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.